A bit over a year ago, AI generative art literally shake the creative community. There's some people was freak out as we're replacing by our work, some was excited of using new tools. But now time has passed, I think this honeymoon is over. Some people calm down, some people integrate it in their workflow. And personally, I see how the AI technology now very tightly used by many elements as we're creating our content. What I want to do in this video is share with you my workflow, my new workflow of creating YouTube videos by utilizing all this new AI technology that does not replace creativity but using just as a tool, and hopefully it will help you. I'll give you an example. About 5 months ago, I created this funny, silly video that from everything from the script, visual, music, text, voice, everything was created by AI. And even it was kind of fun, but it still be just gimmicky video. Of course, beside that, I was working on some other project, and this is my another project example. It is new YouTube channel I started with my wife to create it Wonderlanders, where we're going over some traveling, currently like Disneyland, other park, and share our experience. This is more work because each video it's take us weeks sometimes to create, edit. It's a lot of work putting in this, and with new AI technologies make much easy. I do video editing and as a cameraman for 30-40 years, for some long time with a film, so I kind of familiar with all workflow, and tell you true from my perspective, this make much easy. So in this video I want to share with you my workflow process, and hopefully it will help you to create a great content, not just a gimmicky video, not just something put it on YouTube left. Nothing wrong with this, and I still do this and I like them, but it also to create a real nice solid content. So how we begin with this? I still using ChatGPT as before, and I think this is a great tool that may help you from generating ideas, creating basic script if you're not familiar, to the person like me who need to help with some grammar in English language. Of course, I still use it sometimes Grammarly, that what I was doing before, but ChatGPT greatly increased my productivity in changing this. For example, right here in ChatGPT, I went and I says, give me 5 ideas what to do with a Disneyland, and it's provide some ideas. You don't necessarily take them, but they can have a good rate inspiration in your work. Of course, after you select it, if you're not familiar with a script but you want help or you need to film it, you just again put it in ChatGPT, and they have it great options, great training model there to provide what segment, what filming, and everything. So you have it all this help you. You don't need to take straightforward, you can, but best what you can take is as a base and add your stuff and work. And it's what I do. It does help. It also will help with the titles, give you an idea on titles, give it idea on descriptions, and everything. I do not recommend copy paste directly from ChatGPT because other systems do recognize in generating by AI, and you may have it some conflict. But as a base start, it's work great. Of course, after this, when you have a script, you have ideas, you need to film. Doesn't matter where you're going, what you're using, and you can use a different type of equipment, which is also utilized heavily on AI for many years. We don't know anything from iPhone, which is utilized camera, face tracking, style, everything, to all other cameras that you may use. They all have it. Vibration reduction, shaking, all this stuff built in. So after when you're done with this, you want to go and edit your footage. I'm using currently DaVinci Resolve. You may use it Adobe Premiere or other things, which also build in great AI tools, and they integrate it so seamlessly you don't sometimes even notice. For example, let me show a couple of them. Right here I have some video. Yes, okay, let me open right there. This is a video, and if I'm going edit, I want to kind of help with this. Usually in all, I need go watch all videos, find the right words, edit and paste. So now with a new AI technology, I can just go down to audio transcribe this audio, and after this transcribing it's done, I have to much easier now editing. So what I do with editing, if I need it, I can highlight text and notice how it's changed, and as it's changed, it's also selecting this segment for me. So now I don't need to spend time to try cut in the words, or what I need to do, it's a highlight, go and select, drag and put it on my timeline, and now I have this specific. This is just one teeny tiny edition of AI. Of course, the stabilizations was added, and you can see right here on the video, it's a build-in of stabilizations. Another things, I use it very heavily with when we're filming outside, it is voice isolation, and voice isolation does jaw dropping effect on this. So let me find one video and I'll show you. Folks, right here, let's go to this one, and I'm going to put it to this point. Let me increase volume so you can hear what's going on, and I'm going to select my voice and disable voice isolation for now. Let's listen to what's happened. You can hear this noise going constantly. So let's see what AI with voice isolation. I enable voice isolation right now. We'll go just a little bit back, and let's play again.
Watermelon and strawberry puree, mint, and there's some soda water in it too.
Can you believe it? How much it's totally removed. Of course, the voice now is changed, and we don't need to use it 100%. We can take down this amount of isolation and control how much we want it. But with doing this, we can isolate voice, make it recognizable, and remove background noise significantly. Again, this has happened to the AI, because AI, without training on a voice, recognize what is a noise is and removing. This is just these two, it's a gold mine. It's changed everything, because for example, with these specific videos, I have it, and you can notice, like right on video, I had a microphones, I have a special recording system, and one of the recording system is failed with my wife, so I need to utilize the sound that was recording on the phone, which has have a lot of ambient noise around, and usually that footage will be discarded because I cannot do this. Now with this AI technology of voice isolations inside the DaVinci Resolve, it saved literally all of this footage. And as we're working with the editing videos, we want to add music. Many music available online, and I'm using like Envato or other things, but also I found that SoundDraw, AI generated music, work great for the videos. One, it's a copyright, so you can use it commercially in your YouTube and everything. You don't need to worry about licensing in this case. But this is not what important to me. What is important with this, that I can specify beat, how fast, slow song, what musical instrument in, link of the video, so it's perfectly will match my video. How I want loop increase. This way I can control so much inside this each music that generated, that is perfectly fit video that I want show on the screen. And again, this is help with AI. It was somewhat similar technology before, but not to the extent like this can provide. And SoundDraw, just one of them. It's many other ones. Applications can do same thing. And then next, of course, we have it. Sometimes still we won't put it inside. Here's an example. Just released new Photoshop where it is generative. AI is inside. You can use it, and most important, now you can use it for the commercial purposes. So before, if you're not familiar with beta versions, you cannot use it for do any commercial works. Now you can if you have a client, and it's much easier to create a perfect thumbnails or adjust something. For example, right here is shot. I took it in Disneyland in California Adventure, and for example, I want put a text on the bottom, but it is too busy. So all what I need to do now is just highlight like there. It's, you see generative. We click on this. Don't even need put anything, and just click generate. And here's the result. What do you have? Look on this. It is replaced with water. I cannot believe it, what it did. And we can go ahead, look on different effects, and notice this is, I did not put anything. AI look on an image, AI analyze the image and create it. It does not replace after, it does not replace my content. It's based on my content. Only what it does, it save hours for me to fixing this background, to try find other ones. Look, it's actually even add reflection to the water. This is stunning how it's work. And you can generate this, you can generate text over this and other things. So you can literally create a perfect thumbnail or video inserts for your YouTube videos. It's a great tool to do this. So now you created your video, you added music to your video, you created thumbnails. The next, you needed to put this video on a YouTube. And putting video on YouTube, you needed good title, you need description and keywords. And if you're done again with ChatGPT and you keep it to single project so it can link them together, you can see what it does for here. So it's give me description based on a script was it's give me title, it's give me also description, and interesting, look on this, it's even give me the chapters layout. If you keep it closer to what script was done or you import your script afterwards, it actually will create for me chapters that I can use it inside. And of course, if you go down, you can add keywords. If you want it, you can copy paste, but again, don't take this straight out of this. Use this as a guide for you, so you can adjust hashtags, you can adjust all these other elements there to use it properly. This is one of the great tool, and this is workflow. It's help a lot from beginning of the deciding what to do, help with the scripts, help with outline. And again, don't follow directly to the script, but it does help because maybe you're missing some portions, and this is help you to focus. Okay, so I need to shoot first tied to location and do all this stuff. For example, let me give you example on my video was done. This is a video, and with the properly things, you can see how it's created. Okay, let me turn down sound, and you can see it is very fast preview going on the beginning. You can see the snap, snap, snap. We're showing what is inside. We're going next. We have the global tied to locations. We're going to the introductions of the video and ourselves, and after we're going directly to the review. And this is what help you to put it right, your video, and utilize those services. It's help. Again, this is greatly, it's still a lot of work behind. It's not magic, it's not the gimmicky video. It does take me actually work to do this, put a transition, and I can do my artistic things how I want to do. But AI technology does not replace creative. It is a tool that make my work much easier and let me focus on specific creative part, and don't worry and waste my time on small minutiae things that does not do anything, just only wasting my time. And of course, if you're interested, I will leave it link down below, so you can go check this new channel that I started, check how videos, see on editing. Let me know if you like those editing or not. And you know what, actually, if you can do this, I'll greatly appreciate, because it's a brand new channel. If you can watch videos, subscribe, share them, and most important, let me know back what do you think about this editing, what do you think about ideas, what do you think about transitions, because many of them work hand in hand and implementing with AI technology. Well, I greatly appreciate all of your support, and it is very important because YouTube does do some weird stuff, and I will make another video about this with revenues, how YouTube do screw up with content creators in a big way. But your support is what's count, because without you, it will be no interest to create this, no interest to share. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe, give a thumbs up, share, and be sure to check this new channel. Thank you and have a good